You might have heard whispers in the numismatic world, rumors that a certain Eisenhower dollar from 1972 might not just be valuable, but shockingly valuable. Some say one version of this coin has fetched thousands at auction, and there are even wild talks of million-dollar possibilities under the right conditions. Sounds impossible? Maybe. But let's just say this, not every Eisenhower dollar is created equal, and one of them might be hiding in your collection right now. Stay with me until the end, because the true value behind this bold coin might just surprise you. Let's look at the front, big, bold, and presidential. On the obverse side, you're greeted by a bold profile of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, facing left. Across the top, you'll see the proud word, Liberty. Tucked just beneath Eisenhower's chin is the phrase, "In God We Trust," and centered along the bottom edge of the coin is the year 1972. At a glance, it may seem like a basic presidential tribute. But one small detail could change everything. The mint mark, if present, rests just above the date, usually a small D or S, or in some cases, nothing at all, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. Now flip it. The reverse that hides the mystery. Now for the reverse. And here's where things get very interesting. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar features an image inspired by the Apollo 11 moon landing, an eagle landing on the moon's surface, clutching an olive branch. Earth floats in the background, and 13 stars circle the powerful image. Along the rim, it reads, United States of America, and $1. It's iconic, patriotic, and space-age. But in 1972, 3 distinct reverse types were used at the Philadelphia Mint, and only one of them turned out to be extremely rare. Wait, 3 reverse types? Here's the shocking part. Yes, in 1972, Philadelphia struck 3 different reverse designs for the Eisenhower dollar, Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. Most people have either Type 1 or Type 3. But Type 2. That's the unicorn. This version has a noticeably weaker Earth detail above the eagle and different islands in the Caribbean. The Type 2 reverse was used only briefly before the die was replaced. As a result, it's one of the rarest modern coin varieties ever produced by the U.S. Mint. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have the Type 2? Good question. The key to the treasure, spotting Type 2. You'll need a magnifying glass and a sharp eye. Look closely at the globe on the reverse. In the Type 2 variety, the Earth lacks detail. There's a faint outline. The islands near Florida look like blobs or are missing entirely. Compare it to a known Type 3, and the difference is clear. Most coin collectors go their whole lives without spotting one, but it has happened. And when it does, the rewards are massive. Millions minted, but only a few Type 2 exist. The Philadelphia Mint struck more than 75 million Eisenhower dollars in 1972, a huge number. But only a tiny fraction of those were Type 2 reverses. In fact, estimates suggest fewer than 200,000 Type 2 coins were ever made. That makes them scarcer than almost any other modern U.S. coin variety. And here's where the value kicks in. Let's talk value. What's it worth? If you have a regular circulated 1972 Eisenhower dollar, Type 1 or Type 3, it's typically worth between $1 and $5 depending on condition. In uncirculated, mint state condition, it can fetch between $10 and $30. But if you're lucky enough to find a 1972 Type 2 reverse, even in average circulated condition, it can command prices of $100 to $300. In high-grade mint state, MS 65 or higher, values jump dramatically. $1, 000, $2, 000, sometimes even more depending on market demand. A certified MS 66 Type 2 has sold for over $4,000 at major auctions. And rumors have swirled about an ultra-rare high-grade specimen possibly pushing 5 figures. And that's without mint errors. Now let's add a twist. What if your 1972 Eisenhower dollar Type 2 has a mint error? Think double strikes, off-center strikes, wrong planchets, or die breaks. These coins become one-of-a-kind treasures, and collectors are willing to pay a premium, sometimes thousands more, for that kind of rarity. Some documented error Eisenhower dollars have fetched over $10,000. Could it ever reach $1 million? Let's be honest. So what about those million-dollar rumors? Well, no Eisenhower dollar has officially crossed that threshold yet. But in the right conditions, an extremely high-grade, flawless Type 2 with a dramatic mint error, never-before-seen variety, and bidding war between elite collectors, it's not out of the question. It's rare. It's unlikely. But in numismatics, we've seen stranger things happen. Just one perfect storm of rarity and demand, and suddenly, that coin becomes a legend. So what should you do? If you own a 1972 Eisenhower dollar, especially one without a mint mark, grab a magnifier and inspect that reverse closely. Look for that earth. Look at the island details. And if it even might be a Type 2, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. You could be sitting on a coin worth hundreds, maybe thousands, or, in the most extreme case, the foundation of the next great coin collecting mystery. Before you spend it or give it away, double-check. That big, bold Eisenhower coin might just be your hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a mysterious coin, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for more stories just like this. We've got more rare finds, hidden treasures, and unbelievable values coming your way. So stay tuned. Your next $1 million coin might be closer than you think.